All right, let us see what we can do with this. Do I want this? I don't know how I want this yet. I'm still working this out. Okay. All right. So lately I've been doing a lot of woodworking stuff. Guitars, shelving projects, some work out in the shed outside. And all good DIY projects. But I'm going to go in a slightly different direction for a little bit here. I have been asked by a friend's child, and by child, teenager, to help with a engineering project for a cosplay. In particular, they are wanting to do a cosplay of a character. If I remember correctly, the character's name is Hawks from the anime series My Hero Academia. Reference photo here. And in order to do the prop is of course going to be the wings. Oh boy. And not just a set of wings that are just going to be, full-time flared out. These are going to be articulated wings. They need to be able to fold in. They need to be able to, kind of swing back out of the way, or be fully spread out. Quite a bit of work there. I've done some preliminary investigations, and I ended up with finding a design. I don't think it's going to be quite what I want, but it's good that it shows me the mechanics to make articulated wings. Reference photo here. And what I need to do is really make a couple of pieces. One, I need to make a harness to hold the whole thing. Needs to be something that can be, unbuckled, removed, adjustable, all that nice stuff. The wings themselves. And then a modification from this design that I found is that the design I found is designed, it's mounted to the back, and the wings only spread out this way. What I need to do is add a hinge mechanism so that they can not just spread out this way, but also fold back like this. So I've got a bit of work cut out for me. Complicating this is the fact that my friend lives in Indianapolis, so state and a half away. So fair bit of work. A lot of it's going to be done in absence of having somebody here to fit everything to. Some things are going to have to happen off camera, just because it's the way the world is. My friend's child is relatively camera shy, so I don't know that they'll want to be showing much of this process going together. Maybe if I'm lucky, once it's all done, we'll get some pictures or video of the entire apparatus in action. To start things off with, here, I'll just show you real quick. Hang on. So to start us off, my friends were in town for the holidays recently, and we took an opportunity to get together and started modeling up the harness system. While I had my friend's child here and had them for measurements and everything, we were able to do this. So just some cardboard, tape. It's easy to, if you need to adjust or anything, undo it. It's quick, it's cheap, it's easy, no big deal. We kind of decided early on that we're going to go with 2-inch web strapping to distribute weight across the shoulders. And we're going to add in some foam. This is just a closed cell foam. I think it was originally designed to be a rollout mat for a sleeping bag for like camping. This is going to end up in up here underneath like this on the shoulders. Same on the back. And this is going to get us started. This at least is enough that I can start getting the harness put together and ready to go. And then in a little while, I'm going to head over for a visit, and we'll do final fitting on the harness there, which will then allow me to do measurements for the wings. Now, for the wings, I'm going to go a slightly different direction. Every model I've seen uses aluminum or steel tubing with various fittings that sit on it and hinge and everything. I don't necessarily have time to get those in, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fabricate a skeleton. This is just flat aluminum bar stock, 3/4 inch wide, 36-inch long bar stock, 1/8 inch thick, I think? Yeah, 1/8 inch thick. And my goal here is going to be, get them cut to length, round off the ends, to form, hinged bits. Where I need some more rigidity, I might end up, doubling up. So, this will be figuring out the mechanics and getting everything together. So complicating this is a short timetable. We want to have this ready for a convention in March. And, it's 3.5 months. It sounds like a long, 3 months. It's the middle of March. It's currently the middle of December. So, this sounds like a long time, but it's going to be a fairly complex build. I have to do some modeling. I'm going to have to some parts manufacturing. We'll have to get things sorted out and ready to roll. And it's going to be a fair bit of work. So let's see about getting the ball started and see if we can get it going and together in fairly quick order. All right, to start this off, I need the backing for this, and I'm just going to use some 1/4 inch MDF. Here we go. And we're going to start by breaking this down into the individual pieces. Oopsies. There we go. All right. Oops. Boom. One strap off. All right, 2 straps off. I can use that to measure that out. Okay, belt. The strap for the belt. That'll be a whole separate piece. And we'll set these guys aside temporarily so they are out of the way. Oh, the other nice thing about using cardboard to model this stuff up is that if you need to make sizing changes and whatnot, you don't have to cut whole new pieces immediately. You can just make notes on what you need. In this case, I need to take this piece and make it about 3 inches longer, which I guess it would help if I had a tape measure out, wouldn't it? I don't know yet if I'm going to be working in metric or imperial. I've started, I try to use metric whenever I can. However, the materials I'm buying are going to be in imperial, so I'm kind of thinking this might just be easier to do everything in imperial. All right, so we're going to flatten this out. We know that we want this to be. We're going to shoot, let me shoot for an even 10 across. And this is 11.5 plus 3, so we want 14.5. All right. So we want 10, 10. 10. 10. And let me get, do I have a speed square here somewhere? The speed squares have somehow made it outside. All right. Oh, wait a minute, here we go. All right. Oh, look at that. All right. 10. And we said I wanted to make this, how long? 13 and a half? 14 and a half? Okay, this is 11 and a half plus 3 needs to be 14 and a half. Boom. 14 and a half. Now, there's one. Let's see here. Double check me. That's 10. That's square. We're good. All right. So here's our first piece. And let's see now. Okay, so we're going to put waist at one end. Ooh, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Eraser, eraser. Trying to write upside down, such a pain. Okay, so here's our waist. Boom. Let's see here. Let's get rid of this pencil. We'll just do everything with one pencil. How about that? Now, I do know that I need... Alright, so here's the strap set that I ordered. 2-inch wide strapping with buckles. Not bad for a couple of bucks off of Amazon, right? I do know that I want to be able to cut. Boom. There. Now, I don't want it to go all the way to the bottom because I don't want it to come off. So we're going to go up. Let's bring it up, say. Okay, wrestling with a big fat measuring thing, and this is not going to be fun. So let's go to this. If I bring it up an inch, just to make sure we're solid all the way around. 1 inch up, yeah, I think so. Do this, we'll bring this 1 inch up. Whoopsies. There we go. Okay, that's better. Let's see here. How do I square this off so you guys can see what I'm doing? Let's see now. Okay, so I want the belt to come across here. I want it to be locked in though. So I think if I bring it in, let's say 1/2 inch. Bring it in 1/2 inch, and we'll come over to this side, and we'll also bring this in 1/2 inch. And I think we're going to make this, just to measure this off, 2.5 inches just right off the bat. Okay, so if I do this, because I need to leave some play in for this to be, all right, there. 2.5 is way overkill. We don't want this sliding around too much. So let's go ahead and put it just a little bit up here like this. and just a little bit up here like this. And then get it to feed through. Templates. What do we have here for templates? That might be good. Come on, I think. So good. Circles, we don't need huge gaps, I don't think. 4, 5. I think 5 would be a good one here. Let's go ahead and do this. Now, I want this to be really just kind of centered right here. And we'll put the top right there. Line that up. 4, 5. Line that up. We'll come down to the bottom. And there. And we'll just get it just touching. Yeah, let's go this way. All right. Now, here comes the big question: how to deal with the top? Do I do a similar, or do I just let it go? I think I want to notch it just a little bit. Not much. I think just enough. Do we take it? We want this to be able to do this. So, let's do this. Okay, that's on the outside. This one. Make a line there. This one's on the outside on this one. Okay. And let's say I want to bring it in. I'll use the same one here. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Wow. No idea where that came from. Okay, there's one. There's 2. Now, this needs to come over. Well, let's see. How close to 2 inches is this stuff really? Let's see here. This is... Oh, that's spot on 2 inches. Cool. All right. So let's do this. 2 inches. Check it right there. Come down here. Two inches right there. Okay. Now, again, using our... Now, I want to go a little long on this because that curve is going to suck up a chunk of our 2-inch width here. So we'll put that right on there. That just gives us a little extra play. Boom and boom. And in theory, if I can just touch across these two, the outside one here and the outside one over here, really, if they're good, they should line up pretty good, and they do. All right. So we're going to take off this as well, and take off this as well, and that should give me most of the panel for this. All right, set this aside for now. We need that back out once we have these holes cut. All right. And in the meantime, let me grab some of this. Now, just for the sake of argument, I have here more of this foam that we need. All right. And I think for this, I want a felt tip marker. Yeah, silver will work. All right. I don't want this falling off, so let's just slide this over here. We need I don't think this edge is square. Hold on. Ah! The way it goes. Ha ha. Alright. First things first, we're going to give ourselves a square edge here. Just for the sake of argument, let's just give ourselves a little extra room here. Oh, I've been cutting so many different things. This knife is nowhere near sharp enough anymore. Let's see, here do I have? I do. Here we go. Boom. Oh, come on now, you guys. Seriously? Bingo. All right. All right, so I know that I need what here we said 14 and a half. 14 and a half, which will be right there. And then this was going to be, what do we say, 10 across? Yeah, 10 across. In which case we take it okay. We're going to take this way. Woohoo. Okay, we'll start with that. And then all right. There, about like that. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Oh, that helps. Makes it so much easier, doesn't it? Boom. Oh, a little short. All right, and that should go. Did I not measure that correctly? Wait a minute. We said 11.5 plus 3 is 14.5 long. I measured way off. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, let's try that again. All right. So we're going to start with this. And we're just going to do actual measurements. Okay. 10 by 14.5. I see where I made my mistake. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so let's start off with this. First of all, let's get ourselves a nice square edge, because this is driving me nuts. Bingo. All right, now let's get the correct 14.5 measurement here. Okay, and the correct. All right, let's hold off on that just a moment. You know what? I need 2 square edges, and I don't have 2 square edges. This is a problem. All right. So let us see here where we are losing our mind a little bit on things. Are we? Oh, okay. It's just a torn edge is all. Okay, that's better, that's better, that's better. Okay, so now this needs to be 10 wide. So let's start off with 10 wide. And just a sanity check for things, we'll come down here, and down here we will measure in 10 for our 10 wide here. All right. Okay. All right, 10 wide. We're now 10 wide. Hallelujah. Okay. And then said we were going to go roughly 14 long, yes? Yeah, that's looking about right. There. There. Bingo. And now, let's see how this goes. That should go there. Yeah. Close enough for government work. I think I'm going to cut a bevel on these edges just to make them a little more comfortable. But I'm going to wait until I have this cut, have this all glued down. Then I can start shaping it correctly. So I think the next step is going to be to get this cut out, get the notch and the holes cut, and then we'll be ready to go. Hey everybody, Future Jim here. I've just been working on editing this video and I've realized it has gotten very long. We're already at the 30-minute mark. I've hit a point where I actually did take a break for the evening. The next video clip started the next day. It's very obvious that it's different. So I think I am going to go ahead and cut this video here due to length, and we will pick up the next video with continuation of the work that I'm doing here, picked up the next morning. So I want to thank everybody for taking this time to watch and check out the video. This is the start of a new project. It is going to go on for quite a bit of time. It's several months worth of build work going on. And if you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. Always welcome to hear any suggestions you guys might see for something I might do wrong in any of my videos. And yeah, can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye.